Now, if you had to go back and maybe talk to your younger self or change anything, would you?
I would say if I was to go back, the one thing I would do is be more focused on an objective at a time. With calisthenics, we can do so many exercises. We can do sets and reps. We can do weighted calisthenics. We can do freestyle. We can do different static positions. When I was younger, I wanted it all. And that resulted in slow progress. It resulted in why it took me so long to get that planche to the level that I wanted. I would just tell myself, you need to spend a longer period of time being consistent on a goal. And a longer period of time doesn't mean just sticking to it for a few weeks. I'm talking like months at a time, dedicating half a year to gaining strength towards this movement, not spending a few weeks on it, then changing variations, changing the order, changing my workout. I would tell my younger self, you've got to be driven, consistent, and do not let yourself be overcome by external allures of flashy movements. Just stay true to the goal that you want to do it, and then move on. Because I just now can't stand the feeling of having an objective and then kind of like half going in and playing around with all this other stuff. And I've reflected on this, and it's a way for me to have an excuse if I don't reach it. So I can be like, oh, I didn't get that straddle planche because I was doing legs and I was doing all these other goals. And it's like an out from not being dedicated and putting effort into what I actually want. We can speak to younger people, giving them the wisdom through our knowledge gained through years in the trenches and reading stuff, and tell them, I made this mistake, I would do this differently. And I know that if I heard someone saying this when I was a teenager, I'd hear it, be like, yeah, cool, bro, but then I'll just go ahead and do the approach that I want to do. So for that reason, I'll give the cliche of, I am happy I did things the way I did because I had to learn through certain setbacks of injury, slow progress, just doing a certain approach and wondering, why isn't it working? And then trying harder and it's still not working, and having to humble myself and actually apply lessons from resources that I trust, instead of just trying to like use my own ego to overcome a situation. I've got you a gift. I want you to click below to download my free full body calisthenics workout. I'll teach you how to get big and strong with old school bodyweight training.